What's up, guys? Spark Flips here with the 2025 collection video. I'm just gonna run through my whole collection here. I think last time I did a collection video, I only had maybe, a maximum of like 20 balisongs. And now it's all the way up to 32, so it's increased quite a bit. So we're just gonna go over every single one of them very briefly. I have a lot of videos on pretty much all these guys, so if you want to just check them out, you can go through my channel. And yeah, if any of them interest you, you can just go watch the full video on them, but let's just run through it right now. So, firstly, we'll just start on the very bottom down here. So on the bottom shelf, we've got my very first balisong I ever bought. It is a CCC, it's like whatever I think it's like the Benchmade like 52 cologne off of Amazon. It's like 70 bucks. I've had this for like 5 years, but I didn't really flip back then. So yeah, yeah. So here is the classic Amazon clone that a lot of people started on. Right here, it's very heavy. Do not recommend this at all, but it does flip, and it's $7, but I would still not recommend it. This thing I'm just gonna keep back here because I just don't like it. Okay, next up, the second balisong I ever bought. The OG Squiddy, which is pretty bad, and I bought this about like probably 4 years ago, but again, I didn't really flip much back then or like take it seriously until about 5 months ago. But yeah, just a normal Squiddy. We're just gonna fly through these things. We're actually gonna skip to the up here. The Squiddy B is this third balisong I ever bought. It's a massive improvement from the normal Squiddy, so the Squiddy B, definitely recommend this. Probably one of the best Squiddies, except for the Squiddy Owl, of course. Obviously, the Squiddy Owl is probably the best Squiddy you can buy. But yeah, the Squiddy B, easily second best Squiddy you can buy, objectively. Not objectively, but pretty much objectively. Okay, anyways, let's go down here again. We'll go with the FlipForge Edit Lite. Now, I don't really know. When this first came out, it was probably one of the best plastic balisongs you can buy, but I think it's just beaten now by the things like the Frank P, which we'll get into. But yeah, I mean, it's still a great flipper though. And yeah, at the time it was probably the best plastic balisong you can buy, but would not recommend it right now. I would recommend the palette is actually a lot better, which is also by FlipForge. I would recommend that over this, even though I don't have it, but I just know it probably is better than this, but yeah. So there is the Edit Lite there. Next up, we're just going to fly through these. These are probably my least favorite balisongs down here. We got the Morse, the Nabalis Morse, which if you've watched my channel before, you know this is my least favorite balisong. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's one of Nabalis' first balisongs they ever made. So it kind of makes sense that it's just not like that great. And obviously Nabalis has really improved over time. But yeah, so it's the Morse. Just don't really like it. I think it's the weight balance. It's just kind of weird how it's all kind of distributed right in the middle here of the blade. It's a bit weird, but I mean, it's not horrible, but I would not recommend it. Probably my least favorite in the Nabalis knife. So yeah, moving on. The classic, the Volp. The standard Volp right here by Will Hirsch. Got this in green. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Mine, I think, binds up a little bit, so it doesn't fan the greatest, but other than that, it's pretty good though. It's a pretty good balisong for 50 bucks. And, you know, it's a classic. Anyways, on to the next. So we can finish all those. We'll move on to the rack now, I guess. So first we got the Firefly ZX1 by BB Barfly, of course. We all know it. It's probably my least favorite. Out of the 3 BB Barfly products I have, this is definitely my least favorite one. It doesn't really suit my preferences that well. A little bit too heavy, a little bit too blocky for me. But other than that, good flipper all around. And yeah, that is the Firefly ZX1 from BB Barfly. Next up, we'll move on to another Nabalis product, which is the Volp Pro, which I actually didn't like at first. I don't know what it was about it, but I just didn't really flip it that much because I didn't think I liked it, but coming back to it after I've like improved flipping a lot, it's definitely a lot better than I first thought it was. Much better performance than the normal Volp, of course, but yeah. So the Volp Pro, definitely recommend. I think it's like a little over $100, so it's a bit more pricey for a Nabalis product, but yeah, definitely worth money. And then on to the Teflon Volp, which is actually probably the most recommended Volp I would recommend. What did I just say? But yeah, probably the most recommendable balisong for me is the Teflon Volp. I think it's just like the perfect upgrade from the normal Volp, and it's not that much more money. So yeah, I would definitely go with this over the normal Volp any day of the week. So yeah, Teflon Volp from Nabalis as well. Great grip, has a nicer ring to it. Yeah, on to a balisong it's not really talked about much is the Flytanium Zenith. But honestly, this is a great balisong. This is another one where I just like got it and I didn't think it was that great, but coming back to it, it's really nice. Pretty good weight distribution all around. A little bit heavy, but yeah, I mean, I think it's just an overall standard flipper. Other than one weird thing about it is the Zen nipple right here is a little bit big, and you'll definitely feel it on rollovers. Might get in the way a little bit, but other than that, great flipper overall, I would say. On to the top. Oh, wait, we got one more actually after this, but we got the Nabalis cheese right here. Honestly, a great balisong. One thing I will say about Nabalis, though, which I've had a problem with, is just the tolerances and the durability have not been the greatest for me at all. So for the cheese, I dropped it on hardwood floor one time, and it lost its tune completely. Then I just put the spare hardware in, and it fixed up. But that's happened with like probably like 3 or 4 of my Nabalis products is I've dropped them and then they lose the tune like immediately. I don't know if I'm just getting really unlucky, but something weird is going on. But yeah, let me put this down before I destroy my setup. Then at the very top, we got the wing, which has, I think it has tap. Last time I checked it had tap. Yeah, it has tap, but because I took this apart because it was binding up a lot, and I still haven't really fixed it completely. But as you can see, it doesn't fan very well at all. Let me try to show you. It doesn't fan well at all. It binds up on fans, which is very annoying, but what are you going to do? But yeah, honestly, a really good flipper, though, from Nabalis as well. Okay. On to the next. We've got these 3 here. We'll start with this. This is actually my most recommended balisong off of Amazon. It's the Flip Rod from Yuxoma, as you can see right here. It's only about $30. I think they're still selling it, but yeah, this is my most recommended balisong off of Amazon if you're starting out. Only if you're starting out. This is a great first balisong because it's very affordable and it's pretty standard balance and everything. So definitely my #1 recommended balisong from Amazon. My second most recommended balisong from Amazon is the Marcolo C116, which you've probably heard of before, which is a very great balisong as well. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. It's just pretty standard. The chaplains are not great on it at all, but other than that, I think it's really good. You might have problems with the Zen pins. Mine fell out. I had to Loctite them, but other than that, it's great. On to the Kraken clone from Armshark right here, which after buying an authentic Kraken, it's not too much different, to be honest. Definitely doesn't feel as high quality as the authentic one, but definitely worth, like, I think it's like $60, which is a crazy deal for what you're getting here. And yeah, so not much to say about that Armshark Kraken V3 there. All right, we're gonna move up here now. We've got the Nabalis Canyon, which is another one where my thoughts of it have really changed a lot on it. I didn't really think it was that great, and I still will say like the grip on it is a little bit too sharp. Like it definitely will dig into your knuckles a lot, which is annoying. But other than that, for like whatever this costs, like $30 or $40, great budget balisong right here, and it makes sense that it gets recommended so much. So yeah, there's the Canyon. On to probably the best plastic balisong out there right now is the LDY Frank P, of course. Probably one of the most popular balisongs as well at this point, for plastic at least, so yeah. Great weight balance. And again, yeah, just probably the best plastic balisong you can buy for $30. Great deal. On to the Barracuda V2 from BB Barfly here. Amazing balisong. What can I really say about this? Has adjustable weights on it. At the end of the handles, you can unscrew these. I already unscrewed them, as you can see, but yeah. A really good balisong. I have a video on this as well. It's pretty much all the other ones, but yeah. Definitely would recommend this any day of the week as well. Okay, sorry, I gotta flip a little bit there. Okay, on to a little bit of a hated balisong here. We got the Nabalis extrusion, which I actually really like a lot. It's kind of a competitor for the Squiddy Owl, and I think it definitely is a great competitor. It's actually, I would still say the Squiddy Owl is a little bit better, but honestly, it's just great overall. A lot of people don't like the grip on this, because I think what the story of this is that when it first came out, it had no grip, and then they added a bunch of grip to it. I know people don't like how sharp or rigid or rough, I guess, how rough the grip is on this. So I think that's one thing people don't like, but yeah. Other than that, I think it's really good though, and I don't really mind the grip on that. Anyways, we already went over this, so okay, let's move up to the top here, and we're almost done actually. We just have these and then the case down there, but yeah, we're gonna move on to these. Let's start right here. We got the classic, the most popular balisong pretty much at this point, the LDY Orion. Easily my most recommendable balisong in its price range at only like 75 bucks. But yeah, I mean, great product here. And there's really not much else to say about this. It's just the LDY Orion. Everyone's talked about this thing at this point, so I'm not gonna say anything else, but there you go. The Orion V1.5. Next up, we got the Squiddy Owl, which is easily Squid Industries' most valued product. Easily, you get the most value out of this. It's only 85 bucks, which is actually cheap for a metal balisong from Squid Industries, at least. But yeah, honestly, great balisong, pretty public friendly as well. So yeah, definitely very recommendable for your first balisong. And yeah, that's a Squiddy Albert right there for you. Next up, we got the Thomas Default. I love this thing so much. It's just like a fun flipper that I always come back to, whether it's for the sound or it's for the big handles. I just like it a lot. It's just a great and fun flipper. And there actually might be a default V2 coming out soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I'll definitely be picking one of those up. And yeah, there it is, Thomas Default. Right there. Okay, next up we got my beaten Mako V5 here. Let me try to get a close-up on the beat marks here, because I have really dropped this thing a lot here. As you can see, that's basically just scraped off completely there. That's crazy. But yeah, here he is. I also drew on him a little bit with Sharpie. It's kind of fading off now, but yeah. Very beaten. And it did have tap. I don't think it does anymore though. Let me check. Let's do a tap test. Tap check. No tap. That's just handle lift. There's literally no tap on this. That's insane. It did have tap a few weeks ago. It got tap and now it's gone now. But yeah, that's the Mako V5 for you. Next up, we've got a bit of a weird one, but here's my custom swordfish from Squid Industries. I have a video on this if you want to go check it out, on my custom swordfish, how I made it and stuff. Or I mean, it's kind of simple. You just got to switch the handles, but yeah. Here is my swordfish. I have 2 of these. And yeah, I just switched the handles on them. This one has no weights in it, and then my other one has a set of weights in it, so I kind of have a variety of sword-fi to flip. Next up, we've got the Triton, which is unironically probably my favorite weight balance in any Squid Industries product, which is kind of weird. What I really hope to see is that they drop a V3 that has either Squid Trainer grip or maybe even Cerakoted or something. But yeah, I think a Triton with better grip would probably be one of the best balisongs from Squid, in my opinion. I think just for the weight balance on this is so nice in every way. It's so good at fans and everything. So, yeah. That's the Triton, which is discontinued now. Triton V2, sadly. But hopefully they drop a V3, as I said. That'll be amazing. Anyways, though, on to the last of my collection, which is my case here. Let's just start off with the Tsunami clone. This is not a real, sadly. I do wish I had a real one, but yeah, it's the Bali Plus clone, which I got off Balisong, which do not buy from Balisong, please, because I did get my credit card information stolen, and I had to cancel my card, get a new one, but everything's good now. But yeah, don't buy from Balisong. And if you did, I would definitely recommend just like getting a new card just to be safe, because I've heard people are literally losing all their money in their bank account right now from that weirdo at Balisong. But yeah, that is the Bali Plus Tsunami clone, which is honestly really good. I don't know how a normal Tsunami flips, so I can't really like compare it, but I think it's amazing though for what you're getting, what you're paying for, which is, I think it's like $120. And also, I would recommend the Arm Shark one over this, though. I do want to get an Arm Shark Tsunami clone as well, but they're not in stock right now. But yeah, I've heard the Arm Shark one has better tolerances and stuff. Anyways, though, onto the Superfly, which is my second titanium Balisong. It's the BB Barfly Superfly, which is definitely BB Barfly's best performing Balisong out of any of their lineup, probably. And yeah, I mean, it's just really taken the community by storm here. And yeah, I mean, it's a great Balisong. Can't really say anything about it. Okay, yeah, I just destroyed my setup. It has great everything, basically. Has adjustable weights. Here's the weight thing I've got in here, just 2 on the end here, as you can see, which I think suits my preferences the best. But yeah, that is the Superfly from BB Barfly. Next up, we've got the Squid Trainer, which I actually haven't flipped that much lately. I really should. But yeah, I mean, you can't really hate on the Squid Trainer V4, or really any Squid Trainer. But yeah, I mean, it's the Squid Trainer. It's amazing. It is my profile picture, and I love it so much. Probably my favorite Balisong. Well, actually, I don't even know, honestly. I really don't know what my favorite Balisong from Squid Industries is at this point. It really is just all over the place. I pretty much love all their stuff there, so... yeah, it's a Squid Trainer though. Quite heavy balance on it, but overall just a fun flipper. And a decent price as well, I would say, for what you're getting. On to the standard of all Balisongs. We've got the Kraken V3. Authentic Kraken V3, which I got recently. I have a video on this on my channel. Yeah, this is just... it really is just like the standard flipping experience. And I'm not going to lie about that. It really is. One thing I didn't realize about it was how loud it was, though. It is a little bit loud, which I'm kind of mad about, because I wanted something like quiet. Okay, just draw my side more. I wanted something a little more quiet, but this will do. And yeah, it has great performance all around. This one is in gunmetal too, which I think looks so good. Here it is, though. Almost done here. We got 3 more. We've got my other swordfish here, which is the one with weights in it. And yeah, I mean, I love the swordfish, which is why I got 2. Not really much more to say about this. I already showed the other swordfish, but probably my like easily top 3 favorite Balisongs of all time. Really just suits my preferences. And actually, one thing I will say about the swordfish is it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Tsunami in a way, because of how small the handles are. It just kind of gives it that similar feel to it, and I actually really like that, so that's why I like the swordfish a lot. On to my favorite Balisong of all time, as you know, the Glider Pacific. Sorry about that, but yeah, Glider Pacific, my favorite Balisong of all time. It's not for everyone. Some people don't like the grip, but I love it so much, which is why it's my favorite. Anyways, on to the Nautilus. This is the Nautilus V2 in DLC, in inked, in green. I have a video on this as well, but yeah. can see the green there. It's a little bit hard to see, but yeah, there you go. Honestly, just an overall fun flipping experience. Not much more to say about it though. It's light. It's very comfortable. It's a soft. Has a soft G10 on it. And yeah, that is the Nautilus, and that concludes my collection here, which is totals to about $3,000. It's getting there. It's very close to 3,000 total. But yeah, that is the whole collection, 32 in total. And I actually do have another Balisong on the way from BBKS, which is the CKSR clone. So I'll have a unboxing on that probably, or at least like some sort of like review or first impressions on it. I don't know how long it'll take to ship though. Usually those take like a month, a few weeks to a month, but we'll see. That is the video though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too long. It's only about 20 minutes, which is not too bad for a collection video, but kind of want to keep it short here for you guys. But anyways though, that finishes the video off. Sorry for not uploading too much. I've been trying to upload like some shorts and Instagram stuff, but that is the video here. Let me just get out of here. Get out of your guys' hair here. I've been drinking as you can see, I've been drinking a Ghost Energy here. Shout out Ghost Flipping for putting me onto these. I wanted to try one out. They're actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, pretty good. But yeah, that is the video though. Hope you guys enjoyed the collection. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say here. I don't think I do though. I don't think I do. Thanks for watching though, guys. Thanks for the subs, of course. Almost at like, we might actually hit 1,000 soon, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think I would ever get this far into the YouTube thing, but here we are. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I missed anything here. Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. I guess I can show this too. I got my all my spare hardware and tools in there, Teflon tape and stuff. But that is it though. We obviously got all my boxes on the wall here. And yeah, we got my rug. And yeah, I'm just kind of dragging this on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support here. I'm glad to see like a little community growing here. It's cool to see. But that is the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.